Hello everyone, this is the Familiar DAVENER number 34. Sometimes you get to shul and there's 9 people, and you wait a little bit, and unfortunately the 10th man over bar mitzvah doesn't come in. What do you do in such a situation is a long story. But if you happen to have a kid there, not a baby, but a kid over the age of 6 who knows who we're davening to God, there are situations where he can be the 10th man. Namely, if you have 8, all the bets are off. But if you have 9 over bar mitzvah, and you have one kid who is indeed above the age of 6 and knows who we're davening to, according to the Ramah, you can go ahead and make him the 10th. In that situation, the Shulchan Aruch brings this point of view, but is not so happy about it. However, the Ramah says the minhag is actually to be mekel, and indeed, Rav Soloveitchik himself was sometimes lenient when he was in Roxbury, and unfortunately his minyan was very, very small. He would rely on this opinion. And he brought, amongst many, the following source from last week's Parsha. In last week's Parsha, Parshat Vayera, Avram stands before God and asks to please save the city of Sdom. And he starts by saying maybe there's 50 tzaddikim there. And he goes down to 40, 30, 20, 10 with one exception. He says, is there 45? He doesn't say if there's 35 or 25 or 15, but he does say 45. Why does he pick that number? Rashi explains, because he figured that if you have 45, then you have 9 tzaddikim in all the cities, plus God, tzaddiko shel olam, the tzaddik of the universe, and that makes 10. You have a minyan in each city, and that would save the city. Said Rav Soloveitchik, what's the common denominator between tzaddiko shel olam, God, the tzaddik of the universe, and a kid under bar mitzvah? After all, God can do anything, and a kid under bar mitzvah usually doesn't do that much. Said Rav Soloveitchik, there's one common denominator. They both didn't sin. A kid under bar mitzvah is not responsible yet for his sins. If this is the case, he, like God, could be the 10th man for the minyan. If this is the case, I think it tells us a lot about the power of a minyan. If indeed we could ultimately say Kadesh, Kedusha, Baruch Hu, because God's holy Shekhinah rests on the minyan, even with a kid, only because he didn't sin, how much more so do we have to aspire every time we come to shul to try to indeed be at that level, at the level of also I didn't sin.